All right, here's a question. Balky, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and they don't say where they're from, asks, how many songs for the new album were written by Greg and how many by Brett? And is there anyone else as a songwriter on the album? Greg and I shared the songs this year, and I think, I'm not sure exactly what the breakdown was. I think this year Greg wrote 10 and I wrote 6. But that being said, we collaborate a lot, and the whole band has input on the music, and we really work together as a band. So,
yeah, the truth is that that's a good question from Balky, but the truth is we've been having these questions ever since for 16 albums now, and people, it's kind of a fun game, kind of like they used to do with John Lennon and Paul McCartney, trying to guess who wrote which songs, and you really can't tell. Brett and I are kind of a songwriting team. We really relish our relationship as songwriters, and it's kind of fun to try and tell which songs were written by which member, but even I have a hard time sometimes.
I think
a thumbs up emoticon is the same in any language, apparently. So,
I think what's important more than who wrote which songs is that I think the songwriting on this album is going to be a very sort of refreshing departure from the previous album. I really loved the last record, don't get me wrong, but the new record is super exciting, and I'm really excited for everyone to hear it because there's a big contrast between it and the previous one. Wouldn't you guys say?
Hi. Indeed.
Yeah, it's really hard. This is it's still early stages here. These songs were written starting last year, but the guys did a great job recording them, but very few of us have had much feedback on these songs. And so, me being so personally connected to the songs, they sort of became a part of me, but I haven't had much feedback. But I agree with Brett that it feels like a different type of album than the one before.
I got a lot of feedback when I leaked the entire record on numerous sites in the Ukraine, but I didn't understand what they were saying. See, I'm not good with Cyrillic. But a thumbs up emoticon is the same in any language, apparently. So.